Okay, so continuing from where we left yesterday. So now if the question comes that who is getting up in the morning, what would be your answer?
I was thinking so far it is body. Now my understanding, not understanding, what happens to me is it is my mind. It was sleeping mind. Within 1 second comes to what do you call this world, and immediately all yesterday's evening memory, afternoon, what happens that I have to do today, it was just loaded within no time, flash memory.
Good.
Then just working for that. So still going below about that. I am not that, not reached.
Okay. Very good.
But awareness immediately comes. What you have loaded is only yesterday's and today's job related, but actually you are not that. Why do you worry? All that message comes. Then when I go to then walk, and then after freshening myself, go into puja room, then I go into that phase. Then I forget everything outside. But I want that to happen as soon as I get up.
Okay. Fine then, very nice. So we have to start with 163rd verse. So one thing we need to know is that we have deep tamas. Okay, and there are two tamas what always exist. One is a mental tamas which causes lethargy, and one is a physical tamas where the body, the 5 elements gets exhausted. So to refill that, you need to eat and also you need to sleep for some time. The mental tamas is the one which takes more time to get into sattva, or rather it might not even happen so fast unless there is a tremendous force applied to change from the tamas to sattva. So first process is Annamaya Kosha, is to watch what really happens when you are having food. So the body keeps on growing by food, not that you are growing. So the misunderstanding here, first misunderstanding is I am growing and I am now 50 or 40 or 60 or whatever that years old. And when that comes into existence, then we are seeing everybody's body growing because they are also eating food, but then we will call it as growth and maturity of body. So the Annamaya Kosha becomes I, and that is the highest tamas we can have. So who is going to office? You have to mentally practice that the mind is going to office. The body is not going anywhere. It cannot go anywhere. It's only the mind which pulls the body, not the other way around. Body doesn't pull the mind. It's a mind which pulls the body. How do we know? When we say person is dead, the body is there only. The person is not there. So it's a very clear, evident that this body is coming only through Anna, not because of anyone staying there. Okay. So that is the false identification what we have. So he says here in 163rd verse, Chaya Sharire Pratibimba Gatre Yat Swapna Dehe Hridi Kalpitange Yatha Atma Buddhihi Tava Na Asti Kachit Jivat Sharire Cha Tatha Eva Ma Astu. Chaya Sharire, shadow of the body. Pratibimba Gatre, the size it shows as reflection. So when you're standing below a light, the shadow which is showing that it's your own reflection. Either there is water there or there is light. There is a reflection which comes. So you get it as a shadow, or you will see it as your own face or the whole body. Yat swapna dehe, or even with your own self in the dream. Hridi kalpitange, or for that matter of fact, any imagination of yourself. Yatha atma buddhihi tava na asti kachit. Just as you would not identify yourself with these in the least. Jivat sharire cha tathaiva mastu ma astu. So too with your body, you should not identify yourself even a bit. Now my question, can we do that? Yeah, Lata, you wanted to say something.
No. I didn't want to say anything. It's just that I have not muted myself.
Okay, no worries. But anyway, since the question for all the three of you is, can you practice this all the time? Or do you...
That's what we are trying.
Yeah, if we fail here, it's not possible to move to 164th verse.
Yeah, I think you have to be 100% convinced that you are not the body.
Yes. Otherwise, going up on 164th verse is a waste. So what do we do? So can we do this or practice from today? Till we...
Yeah, I think last 2-3 days we are practicing this only, right?
Yes, we are practicing it, but it has to be done throughout the day and throughout the night. You can still continue with your activity.
Throughout the night, when you sleep, there's nothing, right?
There is nothing. So when you see the dreams, you should not accept that it is your dream. Next day morning, I should not say, I had such a nice dream. I mean, just for speaking I can say, but internalization of the dream shouldn't be there.
So Vilas, ಬದುಕಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕಾರಣ ಬೇಕು. Means for living,
there should be some reason.
That's some reason.
Yes.
What you are telling is shift the reason of now for accumulating wealth for future, and then social status, live it. Just forget it. That's what you are telling. So that you will be here.
Yes. First question, can it be done? Second question, what challenge you think you have?
Challenge is only challenge is only Panchabhuta attraction. That's the only problem.
Yes.
And you have to minimize. Yeah, minimizing is definitely happening with these sessions. It's happening. Now you are asking, do it much more rigorous way.
Yeah, that is what is required. So I can't give a reason that, today I forgot all about it.
Yeah, that's true. See, always, every moment you have to remember that.
Yes.
Otherwise, the problem here is that, and this is also for Padma Shri, is that we will get the body again. So now, this is the time to set a goal. what exactly you're looking at. Either you're looking at liberation or you're looking at calming yourself, meaning you still continue with your usual life and you are not bothered about liberation or realization. What you want is peace, some peace, and that's it. That's sufficient for me. Then you don't have to do this. But if the objective is to realize first and then liberate, then you have to consistently do it. So now this is the question I'm opening up for all of you, including myself. What is the goal? Before we go to 164. Because
I think the meditation, what is needed, what I'm thinking to do is bring that awareness when a trigger happens in mind, the moment you see something or even some thought comes, immediately you bring this awareness, naturally that thought will dissolve on its own.
no, that you are talking about Manomaya Kosha, but we are still in the
Annamaya Kosha.
Annamaya only.
we are not come to mental.
Okay. Annamaya means through Annamaya Kosha we are getting that Jnanendriya inputs, and there you don't get attracted to that. You take what is really needed for it to live.
Yes, you have to take only the food.
Only the food. Correct. You take only food. Don't accumulate anything. Agree.
Now, what is accumulation here is, but is that I am from South Canara. That is
Yes.
an accumulation. Okay, and we eat like this. It's an accumulation. I like these things is an accumulation. And in our hometown, we grow things like this is again an accumulation. So can all the four of us today stop it? That from which region you belong to is of no importance to anyone.
Correct. Vishwamanava Prajna.
Yeah. So can we feel that it is just a body? Doesn't matter whether it is fair looking or a dark looking or a tall looking or a short looking or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Because the name is associated with the body, not with you. So if somebody calls Padma Shri, then she's saying, yeah, Vilas, and that one body is talking to another body through the mind. But what we are seeing, when we say we are seeing each other, it means you are seeing the body only. You are not seeing anything else other than the body.
Yeah. Whereas here, the moment you bring that prajna, it is not mine, that I am not arranging myself with that. Then I will not start working for that also. Anyway, it is not mine. What is the fun in accumulating anything?
No, it is not like that. So now you can't go to the other side of it, saying that anyway it is getting destroyed, so I will make it get destroyed. No, that is not possible either.
The restriction is you limit up to the food level. Once your food is done, don't have anything more.
That's right. So food will give into the mind. So what we are doing now is we are trying to disconnect the body.
Hmm.
Then you can go next 165th shloka starts with Pranamaya Kosha. So I wanted to, before we enter into prana, we have to be
My question is Deha and outside, Panchabhuta. Okay, this connection only I am talking about.
correct.
If I have decided to do this meditation, that it is not me, and then no sukha and dukkha because it is not yours. You are not going to lose anything. You are not going to gain anything because you are not having any relationship there.
Right. So
And only for food you are working. You are right now here is only sannyasi. Because this world gives food, you will eat that food. That's it. Maybe whatever you have earned or which is coming to you due to your punyam, you want only that portion. You don't want the remaining also. That is not yours. How much you can digest today, that is yours today's
yes,
account.
correct.
It is closed. Tomorrow again you think tomorrow. That's it.
Yes.
That's how in the Ramakrishna Ashrama, all these the monks are trained.
Yes.
They have to, if they go out, they have to beg. Nothing is given, no money.
Yes. Correct.
But bringing that level now means up to that level not possible, right? When you are working.
No, you eat. Don't memorize eating.
See, my salary comes. For example, we see, I get my salary for my work. You, me, everyone, we get.
Correct.
So then this is against this principle, because that we are accumulating them.
No, hold on for a second. That is, you are going into Manomaya Kosha. Don't worry.
Is it?
Don't worry.
Okay. You are telling food related.
I'm
Body.
only talking about body.
Okay.
When we cross Pranamaya Kosha and come to Manomaya Kosha, then we will look at what.
Okay, then I think my understanding may be a problem. Then I will just explain my understanding.
Yeah, sure.
Now, in that, can I say, see, I got this house now here in Bangalore.
Correct.
When I look at that house, what should come to my body point of view here? Should I say that this house is not mine?
No, that is again Manomaya Kosha.
Manamaya. Now, can you explain me with respect to this
Food.
food from that angle? This house and my food. Similarly, house and my daily work I do. Can you just try to help me there?
Yeah, sure. See, the thing is like this. First and foremost, who is Bhatt? So the first you have to investigate is you will come to body, like what Ramana Maharshi did. Who am I? So you will get your body. So this is my hand, this is my face, this is my so and all that. Okay, and I am hungry. I am thirsty. Okay, and I am from so and so place and we have such a tradition to eat. No tradition about puja or anything, so don't worry. We are not going there. It's only about food. Now, can you, whatever home you are, if you say this is my home, then we are in Manomaya Kosha. We are not in the Annamaya Kosha. If you say that I am working in so and so company, that's again in Manomaya Kosha. We are not in Annamaya Kosha. So presently we are coming into Annamaya Kosha only, relating to food, what we eat, and no looking that this body is getting into growth only through food, not because you are asking it to grow. That's a practice what we need to do. Meaning you have to disconnect you as consciousness, which is now attached to the body. You have to disconnect that it is your body. It is body coming out of food, not because you wanted it in the first place. See, another question you can ask Bhatt is that who is getting aged?
Body.
So then why are you saying that I'm so and so age? That is the thing what we four have to practice. So my question here is that possible? If you say no, it is impossible, then going to 164th verse itself is of no point. So in our working, whatever we are doing, so let's say after this call, I have a meeting. I will attend, no problem. But when I am talking to a person, I will talk. I am not saying that I should not talk at all. But I know that his body is also coming from Annamaya Kosha, like my body. First thing. Then the person called as my wife here is also coming from Annamaya Kosha, which I can see, right? She is growing old based upon her food, not because she wanted to grow old. And same thing with all of us. It's not that any one of us have desire to grow old. It's a law of nature. So food is making us to grow old. Simple. Why? Because every time you feed yourself, that change will be there in the body. So that old one will go away, new one will come. So the old one is different and the new one is new, so that becomes old, and then another food is taken, so that new one which was there became old, and now it is replaced by the new one. So every 4 hours once we are replacing the body. That's the practice. Otherwise it is like shadow.
I remember this Taittiriya Upanishad, Annamaya Kosha Vishaya.
Yes.
If you want, I can read. I think I have not understood that fully.
Yeah, please go
If
ahead.
possible, you can explain me. I can just read.
Yeah, please.
Long back I read this.
Yeah, please go ahead and read.
This is Annamaya Kosha Vishaya. Annatvaiva praja prajayante ya kascha prativikshitaha atho annenaiva jivanti अथैनदपित्यन्ततः अन्नगं हि भूतानां चेष्टं तस्मात् सर्वौषधमुच्यते सर्वं वै तेन्नमाप्नुवन्ति येन्नं ब्रह्मोपासते अन्नगं हि भूतानां ज्येष्ठं तस्मात् सर्वौषधमुच्यते अन्नात् भूतानि जायन्ते अन्नान्यन्नेव वर्धन्ते अद्यतेत्ति च भूतानि तस्मादन्नं तदुच्यत इति तस्माद्वा एतस्मादन्नरसमयात् अन्योन्तर आत्मा प्राणमयः तेनैव च पूर्णः स वा एष पुरुषविद एव तस्य पुरुषविदताम् अन्वयं पुरुषविदः तस्य प्राण एव शिरः व्यानो दक्षिणपक्षः अपान उत्तरपक्षः आकाश आत्मा पृथिवी पुच्छं प्रतिष्ठा तदप्येष श्लोको भवति.
Very good. So what it means? It means that
Good
everything.
chanting, but
What is that?
Thank you.
I said good chanting.
Yeah, he chants it very well. He has got that Veda experience.
It's nice to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is the what is that meaning of it? It says very clearly that due to Anna, the Bhutas are coming. And what is happening is the Brahman is digesting that Bhuta in everything. You are not doing it. So there are two parts to it, but one is that what we call as Bhuta. So now have you seen a Bhuta? That's the first question. Do you know what is a Bhuta?
I know that Panchabhuta. In that one item is Bhuta.
Yeah, what is a Bhuta?
Anyone?
What do you mean by Bhuta?
Panchabhuta is Prithvi, Akasha, Vayu, Tejo, Agni.
Yeah, what is Bhuta in that? So what do you understand by that? And secondly, have you seen
So Akasha is
Basic
media.
element. Basic element it is.
Yeah, basic element, correct.
I think so, yes.
Yeah, that is correct. So what does that mean? Can you see the Bhuta?
We cannot sense Bhuta, but through Bhuta Tanmatra, yes. For example, Akasha, Vayu. So there is sound. I can hear sound. That's how I can feel that there is some Akasha.
No, you can see Akasha. You know where you can see Akasha? It is right there in front of you.
But
This
Akasha,
space in front
Avakasha
of
space, how to see it? I cannot see it. If
Why?
a material is there, I can see the material. But in the space, I am not able to see.
No, you are. Can I show you?
Tell me.
You have 2 ears, right? There is a hole in the ear,
Yes.
and there is a nose. There is hole in the nose.
Yeah.
There is big mouth, and there is anus, and the private part. All have holes. That is Akasha.
within our body.
Yes.
Understanding, yeah, that is very much possible, Panchabhuta. Yes,
No, this is the first bhuta, right?
yes,
Now, doesn't it make sound?
it makes.
All the holes make sound. Whether it is a male or a female or animal or whatever it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It makes sound. Like my mouth is there and your mouth is there, so all people mouth is there, so we are able to talk. The sound is coming. So what is coming from mouth? Is the language coming from mouth or sound is coming from mouth?
only sound.
Then why do we get intoxicated by language? That is the mind.
That is mind. Yes.
Okay. So now the first basic bhuta you have seen. So any doubt to anyone that you can't see the bhuta?
No?
Okay, perfect. Now let's go to the second
Vayu.
Vayu. You are having this breath. Isn't it sufficient to see that there is Vayu?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
That experience is there. Yes.
That experience is there. So why do you say that bhuta cannot be seen? It's there right in front of you. So the second bhuta. Then we come to Agni,
Teja.
Teja. So don't you have warmth in your body? Do you require to go somewhere to see it? And not only that, but if you touch your parts of body, some parts are cold, some parts are hot.
Yes.
How? Did you do anything about it? Did you tell it, hey, legs, please become cold? Or did you ask your palm, hey, please become warm? So this is the third bhuta. Now fourth bhuta, apo.
Apo, water.
No, saliva is there, right? But it's more than sufficient to look at apo.
Yeah. Blood, saliva, everything.
Yeah, blood, saliva, urine. Three. Okay, blood at least we are not seeing it on a daily basis. But saliva and urine, you are seeing it on a daily basis, right?
Yeah.
Then comes Prithvi. All
Solid body.
yeah, all the solid body is Prithvi only. So you are having 5 bhutas right in front of you. So now what difference does it make between your bhuta and my bhuta? So these 5 bhutas, as per Taittiriya Upanishad, which correctly says that these 5 bhutas are coming from food. And due to the same food, pranas happen. So it can't be you. Because of you, the digestion is happening. Because of you, the prana is happening. So there is no essence of these if you don't exist. So if you take yourself to be the bhuta, then you are doing biggest mistake. Because it's coming from Anna. Anna has all the 5 elements. What do you think?
Yes.
It has, right?
Yes. It is there. If I eat rice, it has got all that.
All the 5.
Yes.
So that space which was taking outside, now it is taking the space of inside. Correct? So the paddy was there. It was removed from there. And now the husk and everything is removed, and now you have rice, and then that rice has been put in a cooker, and now it is done, and you are putting in your plate. So that space goes away from there and enters into your space, the space of the stomach. There it gets cooked, so that exits from that space also by Brahman. So you are not digesting anything at all. It is the Brahman which is digesting the food. So you don't have any role to play. even in digestion, and that we can see, right? We are not able to digest our thing.
Yeah, you have nicely explained. Now I have understood this.
So that is the shloka of Taittiriya Upanishad, which says
Yeah.
how the
So nice. I was not aware it was such a wonderful shloka.
yes. So all the pranas and everything is coming from the same food. So, but it is not you. So the practice here
That's
is,
not me.
yeah, so the practice here is, don't consider it is you who is eating it. It is the Brahman which is eating everywhere. So I just now finished idli. So I can't say my wife prepared this idli for myself. She also ate idli. Correct. So now,
Yes.
is it now shared between two people, that food? No. Anybody who prepares idli will have the same thing, right? You'll have idli, chutney, sambar. Whether it is my home, your home, Padmashri's home, Lata's home, or hotel or whatever. So when you call idli, what is coming there is just anna. So when I say I am eating with sambar, it is again anna. If I say I am eating with chutney, it's again anna. So what am I eating then? Anna, which is bhuta. So I am refueling the 5 bhutas, that's all. So can that be you? It will only last for 4 hours maximum, or 3 hours.
Yes.
So if I consider it is myself, then what happens? That means I am dead in 3 hours time, right? That is how we need to practice.
So Anna is hardware.
It just you keep on giving the fuel, that's all, to the fire. The fire Agni in here is the Jataragni, which is of Brahman. It alone knows how to digest it. Nobody knows how digestion happens. Can even science make out how digestion happens? Can somebody say that, yes, I know how exactly digestion happens?
No, everybody will know the process. Everybody will know the process. The energy behind it, nobody knows.
Exactly.
Everybody understands the process.
Yes, only you understand the process.
Correct.
So that means if I say you or me, we are only process.
Right. No, that is why when you are consuming food also, no, there is that mantra, right? That Brahma,
Yeah.
Brahmana Uttam.
Yes.
Brahmaiva tena gantavyam Brahma karma samadhana.
Yes. Because it is you and me or anyone is just a process. We know it. We had put the food in the stomach. That's all maximum you will come to know. After that, what happens? Nobody knows. Even if you put a probe, you can see it is getting digested, but how? Like what Padmashri said, what's the power behind the digestion? Nobody can know.
So like a doctor's telling, I have done my best, rest is
With God.
depending on God.
Yeah, that's all.
And also they use the word, if his willpower is strong, he will come out.
Whose willpower? That Brahman's willpower.
Not doctors, it is question.
I got it.
Yeah, I think all doctors always they will never claim credit for whatever they have done. They always give it to the higher power.
Yes.
Yeah,
The good doctor.
because it's a simple, again, logical if you think. He does the same,
For
same
everybody.
surgery process to everybody, but everybody is reacting different to it. So obviously there is something which is beyond his control. Because otherwise he should be getting the same result. Every time you do something, you should keep getting the same result. But it is not so. So there is something which is beyond his view or knowledge or control.
Yeah. Many times during that COVID time, I think I called Dr. Shanti or something. So she was telling me it is not the doctor or the hospital. The body has to respond to the medicines. So each body is different. She keeps telling, and you cannot predict how each medicines will work in that body. So if it is all the same, it has to work all the same.
Yeah. Even food, no, even mind, food, everything. You are staying in the same house, you are almost eating the same food, but everybody is different.
Right.
Yeah.
And you are brought up by the same set of parents. Mind thinks very differently for each of us. So that very clearly tells that yes, for some reason we have got together, but each one is an individual. It has got nothing to do with the other.
Exactly. So each is coming under his or her own karma. So now coming back to the point, what I am trying to make is our practice should be that you are not the body. Because straightforward you can see that it is coming out of food. You are just refueling the 5 elements.
I am not the body, but is that body is mine? Is that possible to claim?
No.
That means
No.
No way.
No. This is another way of claiming that I am the body.
See, this where is that body is pratithishtata? Is it on Atma?
No, it doesn't. See, what we are doing is we are removing the Purusha from the Prakriti. Simple. Through this 5 koshas. So we are in the first kosha of removing.
Okay. They are independent.
Very independent.
And we have created confusion by putting them together.
Yes, in the mind. So when we go to Manomaya kosha, we will discuss about the confusion.
Putting all these 5 elements together and making this body is only my karma. It has nothing to do with the Atma, right? That's
Yes.
what you told me.
Yes, yes. Like what Padma Shri said is that it can be 2 siblings, but then one can digest the food, another one cannot digest the food. It's quite evident that it is due to the karma why the person cannot digest the food. I'll give a very practical example. So 2019 March, we had gone to this Amritsar and Dharmshala. So in the airport, 3 of us, we ate the same food. Okay, in the airport, same thali. Okay, and this my wife, she could not digest the food for whatever reason. So she was not feeling comfortable. So then we landed in Delhi and we again took a flight from Delhi to Bangalore. So by the time we reached Bangalore, she was completely not okay and she got fever. And she had kind of food poison. Okay, then it took some time for her to become okay. Then she got jaundice. And we didn't get anything. We didn't have any stomach upset. We didn't have any fever. In fact, in the flight also we ate for the waiting. We had gone into the waiting room in Delhi airport, and there also we in the lounge we were eating. Myself and my son were eating. My wife could not eat anything. So by the time we landed, her stomach was bloated and she was finding it very tough. And after coming back home, she vomited. Now, if you see, same food, right? She suffered, but we did not. Nothing happened to us. Same thali. And whatever she did not like, she gave it to me also. So that I had eaten from her thali only.
Okay, now different body responds differently.
Correct.
Is it just because of Annamaya kosha only and now there's influence of some other kosha?
No, it actually body doesn't respond at all. It is,
All that happens because of outside of body.
yes, sir. The body has no idea of what it is digesting or what it is eating. It is completely inert matter.
Can you just explain who is responsible for that?
The chitta is responsible for that. Out of 4,
Chitta.
mano, buddhi, ahankara, chitta. It is the chitta which is responsible for the body.
Chitta. Yeah, can you one more step explanation?
When we go to Manomaya Kosha, I will explain that.
Okay.
Otherwise, we will finish Pranamaya, Manomaya both.
And we are trying to separate this. That's interesting.
Yeah, that is how this book is.
Yeah.
He only talks about Annamaya Kosha. He doesn't combine anything. It's very difficult.
Understand Annamaya Kosha as Annamaya Kosha.
Yes. You are only eating. So there is no difference in eating.
So you have made Gauri, what you call, one statue with the Panchabhuta. And now you are going to, next is Pranamaya.
Yes.
Giving prana to that, right?
Yes. So the point of testing for us is, can you stay away from Annamaya Kosha?
Not possible. Now only dead bodies are stay away from Annamaya Kosha. And I am talking with respect to after death. The body is only Annamaya Kosha. Correct?
So now you do that from here.
Now here we are in samsara. We have mix of everything.
Correct. So now
What you are telling is separate that out.
separate that out and don't claim that it is my body. Not as
But you see, one minute. Yeah. If we really separate that out, is it something similar to dead person?
yes, you
Up
are.
to that level we can't go. If you do that, then we are actually dead.
Yes, we are going to die by the end of this completion of this book. That's for
Really?
sure. That's for sure.
You want us to separate this to
All
the
the-
extent what a dead person's body.
Yes, sir.
I thought you are going to integrate everything and going to say that this is what you are really inside that. Narayana.
Without separation, how can you see what is inside there?
Okay, let's proceed.
I think once you separate everything, then you integrate everything.
No, then
And
you.
everything is that.
Yeah, you will come to know why it happened. If you don't separate, it cannot work.
So Narayana Sutta you are breaking into 5 pieces.
Now that is
Five
what
portion.
I am not doing it, but I am just doing what Shankara is doing it.
Yeah.
I don't have the power to do it. I'm just going by what the book says. See, if you can read out 161 verse, just read out.
Yeah, you can chant, but
Yeah, you can tell.
Which one?
161.
Which one you want?
161.
161 na?
Yeah.
अत्रात्म बुद्धिं त्यज मूढ़ बुद्धे चंगमास मेधो स्थिरपुरीश राशौ सर्वात्मनि ब्रह्मणि निर्विकल्पे कुरुष्व शांतिं परमां भजस्व.
Correct. So what is the meaning of that? Whatever the book you have, you can read it from there, especially the second line. Tvak mamsa medo asti purushasau.
Okay, this is 161. I'll read in Kannada. I have both English also.
No.
Kannada I'll read.
You can read in Kannada only, no problem.
ಓಕೆ ಎಲೈ ಮೂಢನೆ ಚರ್ಮ ಮಾಂಸ ಮೇಧಸ್ಸು ಮೂಳೆ ಮಲ ಇವುಗಳ ರಾಶಿಯಾದ ಈ ಶರೀರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಎಂಬ ಬುದ್ಧಿಯನ್ನು ಬಿಡು. ಸರ್ವಾತ್ಮವು ನಿರ್ವಿಕಲ್ಪವೂ ಆದ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನಲ್ಲಿ ಆತ್ಮಭಾವವನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿ ಪರಮಶಾಂತಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆ.
Correct. So without separation, how can you do it? So first you should get disgusted, jigupsa of the body. You should literally feel disgusted of having this body. Then only that 162 verse onwards it works. So can you have jigupsa in 1 week from today? And the English meaning of jigupsa is disgust.
Yes.
And that's what the second line says. Tvak mam samedo asti purishakshav. So that is what we are trying to do. After eating, it is a mass of filth only. So what we need to do is we need to observe a dead body. Will anybody keep the dead body? No. Will anybody decorate a dead body? No. In fact, worst thing, all along the person was available and suddenly when the person is dead, the near and dear and including their own son, daughter or father, mother, whatever, depending on relationship, they will say that when is the body coming? They don't say that when is this person coming. So there itself lies the answer. Have you heard any person saying, my father is coming and is going to he's going to this crematorium? No. We say the body is coming at so and so time and the funeral is at so and so time. So there is no person in the body at all. So that's a practice for today and till we break that jinx about the body.
Okay.
So whose name is called then as Vilas?
Body is not Vilas now.
Actually people call me Vilas because of the body.
Yeah, photograph and below that name. Actually, it is a completely false information.
Yes. So,
Now I understand. The Muslim people, they don't put photograph. They don't like it.
yes. So if somebody calls me Vilas, what I should do? I should react still. I'm not saying I should not be reacting. But then that's just a language. There is no Vilas in the body. This is a practice what I need to do. Same thing for the other three of you. So as many times they call your name, those many number of times you should say they are calling the body, not you. And it's true also. We are calling the body only. See, yesterday you made one comment, so I wanted to really laugh. This Nepali cap thing, what I put as a photograph. You said that I put an appropriate photograph. So I was almost bursting into laughter. Because that photograph was taken in 2015 January in Bhaktapur, Nepal. And the person is dead. Because I don't look like that right now. So if I think it is my photograph, then I have still not understood Annamaya Kosha. Because from 2015 to 2021, 6 years now, so much of food has been taken.
It's totally different body, maybe.
Not maybe, it is. The RBC will get completely changed in 145 days. Okay, all the cells except for the this pacemaker cells of the heart, it is completely changed. There won't be even one cell which resembled you at all. And that's the reason there is a different skin and a different hair and different mustache color and all that, or body color or whatever it is, happens throughout, because the whole thing gets changed. So now, even if I were to call that it is my photo, then from January to 145 days max was me in that photo, if I were to claim. In these 6 years, none of the body parts are same except for the heart. Heart is the only thing that not the entire heart, the pacemaker cells of the heart is the only thing will remain the same from the time of birth to time of death. Other than that, all the cells are different. That means the entire Annamaya Kosha is different. So where is Vilas? So RIP has already happened in that photograph.
So putting any photograph is tamoguna, right? Because it is not there, but you are thinking that it is
Me.
that person.
Yes. It is me. So the practice here is to
Then idol puja, is it tamoguna?
Yeah.
Idol puja or
yes, it is. It is tamoguna.
so that means the tamoguna is needed to come to sattva-guna.
Yes,
Because
yes,
that is what you can visualize. Then you are dropping that and coming to sattva.
yes, that is
Like
correct.
night time you need sleep. That is tamo.
Yes,
But that is needed for
that is very much required. So tamo is not a bad thing to have. But you are seeing in the light of sattva, that's all.
that is what we say, that asatoma, satgamaya, tamasoma, jyotirgamaya.
Yeah, from darkness to light.
So what is there with us is the darkness now, or ignorance.
Yes, the body is mind.
By
is
birth we are
ignorant.
ignorant. So that Christianity says, by birth we are mahapapis. From there now, you have to take that liberation.
Yes. So even in our tradition, but we have this thing called as dvija, twice born.
Yes, yes.
Once born in the mother's womb, and second time you are born with wisdom. Now we are being born with wisdom. Now you can claim, after you completely understand this, as you are Brahmana.
The meaning of real Brahmana spiritually is this: Janmana jayate jantu karmana kriyate dvijaha.
Correct. So now our karma, what we are doing, 4 of us, are becoming Brahmana.
Yes.
Because the light is shining now. The wisdom light is shining. So now the question comes, who is the mother, who is the father, who is the brother, who is the sister, who is the wife, who is the husband?
So I am not dealing, if there are two people, I am not dealing with his Annamaya Kosha, isn't it?
Yes, you are dealing with this Mano.
But you have to tell me with what I am dealing with whom then?
You are
You
dealing
can tell me later when you reach that particular.
yeah, we are dealing with the Manomaya Kosha
Yeah.
only.
Only Manomaya, okay.
So all the people we call as people, all the animals we call as animal is only Manomaya Kosha.
So falling in love, not rising in love, I am talking, that is because of Annamaya Kosha only.
Yes. So when I say I'm decorating my home, it is Annamaya Kosha.
Yes.
When I'm saying I'm decorating my body, it's Annamaya Kosha. When I'm saying I'm talking to my girlfriend, it's Annamaya Kosha. When I'm saying that I'm talking to a colleague, it's Annamaya Kosha. All are Annamaya Kosha only. And that is ignorance. That is tamas. And if I say I'm going to Kedarnath or Badrinath or America or some island or this or that or whatever, all are Annamaya Kosha. Because you see, but if you go on a holiday, what do? You eat. What else we do? You eat and drink, that's all.
After holiday, we get the feel that we are fresh.
Yeah.
I don't know from where it comes.
No, it is in the mind. You feel that you went somewhere. But where you went is again Annamaya Kosha only. See, that as soon as you land from the flight, or when you went to America, that lady kept on giving food to you, right?
Mm.
And so what are we doing? Annamaya Kosha only. Keep on eating. After getting down at the airport, after you reach your daughter's home, again eating. Again eating, again eating, again eating, and come back and again eat.
Keep on eating. That's what we do.
Exactly.
Obesity. Finally, obesity because of that.
No, we all the beings only eat. If you see from animal to insect to humans, it's only eating.
Yeah, only search for food and eat it.
And the salary what we are earning is going for eating only.
Yeah, correct. Most of the times it is that only.
Yeah, I go to provision store or some mall or something, buy something. Clothes is also for eating, right? You wear clothes because you are putting it on the body only. So 90% of the time is spent on the body.
Annamaya Kosha.
On Annamaya Kosha only. Nowhere else. See, today is a festival, let's say. Okay. Why should a woman wear this silk saree? Where are they wearing? On the body only. And then what do we do? Prepare some sweets. Again Annamaya Kosha. Different kind of food. Annamaya Kosha. Okay. So all that we do is for Annamaya Kosha. It's only for the belly. Nothing else. So that is how the identification comes. So irrespective of the religion, we have festivals, and the festival, what do we do is eat.
Make food.
Make food and eat. So what we are trying to do is, the time we are spending is 90%. So we are saying drop that. So you'll become free.
Yeah, so it will be so nice if you don't have to eat at all.
That is the whole idea. If you are not born, then you don't have to eat. See, for all the four of us, why are we struggling so hard in the office? Because of eating. And why do we get sick? Because of eating. Why do we grow old? Because of eating. Why do we die? Because of eating.
And still we eat.
And still we eat.
And if you don't eat, we will again die.
If you eat also, you will die. If you don't eat also, you will die. And there is not even one disease which comes not because of food. Every disease comes because of food only. So that is the sad part. So you have to drop Annamaya Kosha.
Yeah, you disidentify with the body.
Yes. So now the final question, can we do it or can't we do it? What are the challenges?
We can do it.
No, are we confident of doing it, all the four of us? From today, we will disengage the body. Okay, what about the other two?
Yes, very much.
Padmashri,
We'll try.
no try. There's nothing to try.
No. If I really achieve, I'll be in moksha. I will not come for next meeting, right?
No. No. You are just
Still more layers are left, but
this itself commitment is becoming so tough now.
this itself will take a long time.
Yeah.
In the real sense, you can intellectualize and say, okay, you are not the body, you are not the body. But in the real sense, it will take quite some time.
Yeah.
I have borrowed this body for some time.
No. Your body will remain, but you will not remain in the body.
You decided to fight with
Yeah,
the body.
I am not body, right? But can I think that I have borrowed this body?
No, that again is wrong.
Wrong.
How can Brahman borrow a body?
Yeah, I agree. But my karma borrowed this body.
No, again, but there's no karma to the Brahman.
There's no I and mine. Wherever you I and mine is gone.
Okay. I think you gave more clarity now.
Yeah, Padmashri, I did not hear anything from you.
She was trying to say many times, so
Yeah, I tried to say, but then you had another discussion. No, it is possible. It is possible,
Okay, no.
and I will do.
Okay, so you are in game.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So should we continue or should we continue Monday?
Monday.
Okay, so from today till Monday, till we meet at 8:30, you have no body.
I am not Annamaya question.
Yes, no, you don't have a body,
I don't have a body. Okay.
and that is a mantra.
I will practice that.
Yeah, and then we will meet with our experience on Monday.
Yes, sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, good day then.
Good day.
Yeah,
Okay.
bye. Bye.
Thanks.
bye.